And we have reached France. It was such an amazing journey. Itni smooth. Hi guys and welcome to another vlog. I am near London right now in the United Kingdom driving this car. This is the Vauxhall Combo Life, which is a van which is actually based on a Citroen as well as there's a Peugeot model, Citroen Berlingo and the Peugeot Rifter. Arey ruk ja bhai, mere ko karne de vlog. So now we are actually going to be driving from the UK to Europe, and in this video I'm going to be telling you the process, the procedure and how cool it is. Let's go. And we have reached the port. In fact, we are standing in lane 147 of 289. They have so many freaking lanes that there is never a traffic jam here. In fact, there is no crowd. The process was super smooth. We entered the port. We had to go to passport control. Everything was a drive-through. We gave our passports. He stamped it. No questions asked. We proceeded further. We went to the drive-through area of the ferry company with whom we have booked with. There, we gave our passports. We also gave our booking ka wo jo confirmation hota hai. For this particular ferry, we have been charged around 9,000 rupees. The cost can go up till 15,000 also. It all depends on the timing, day and everything. Every 30 minutes, there's a ferry which actually leaves for France from here. In fact, it goes to Ireland. It goes to multiple places and the cost definitely varies accordingly for what you choose. Now, the thing is, after that, they gave us a sticker which had some QR codes in the lane which we have to go to. We just stuck it on the front of the car and bang, we are here standing in the line waiting for the ferry to come so that we can board. 8:30 is the time of our ferry. Before that, we are going to prepare the car. There are two things which we need to do mandatorily. First, we need to put a UK sticker behind, which we bought yesterday for around 500 rupees. And we have to also put a sticker on the headlight, which will prevent blinding oncoming traffic, mainly because our car is a right-hand drive car going to be driven in a left-hand drive market. So obviously the lights have been set up accordingly. So we have to put that sticker so that it does not blind oncoming traffic. It is illegal to drive the car without that. So we're just going to do this, couple of compliance bits immediately. That also costs around 500 rupees. We also had to get a high visibility jacket because that again is mandatory. I loved how everything is so smooth. There was no security check. None of that, just smoothness. By the way, this is the car which we are going in and I'll tell you a bit more about it once we board. So basically the ferry was supposed to leave at 8:30. It left dot at 8:30, not 1 second delay. That is the level of timeliness they follow because obviously this has to go and pick up other people and come back as well. Now we are sort of in the middle of the English Channel, not really middle, but you have the start and the watercolor is already changing all around and there's a lot of wind. In fact, the whole atmosphere is lit. You know why? Because there are very few people around. So usually होता है ना बहुत लोग crowd कहते हैं नहीं बिल्कुल नहीं बहुत ही कम लोग हैं क्योंकि on this ferry ना you've got a gaming station वहाँ पे आप खेल सकते हो games like video games and all that stuff. There's an ATM, there are food, there's duty free, there's almost everything you can ever imagine. That is how crazy it is. It's unbelievable. The other thing is you can see beautiful. It looks so amazing and you know what? The color of the water is also changing. In fact, you can see the white cliff there and there is this sort of a bird. I don't even know the name of the same. Okay, she was trying to hop along without having an official visa for this particular cruise. Meanwhile, these are the lifeboats here, dustbins and also very practical, well laid out. It was a very smooth experience. Trust me, I'm really enjoying it. मजा आ गया. ये तो जरूर करना है. अपनी to do list में, dream list में करना ही है. लिख लो अभी अभी. And we have reached France. It was such an amazing journey. इतनी smooth. जैसे ही हम डॉक हुए ना फ्रांस में कैलिस पोर्ट पे सीधा बाहर निकल गए. नो चेकिंग, नथिंग, कुछ नहीं. स्टैंपिंग वैम्पिंग कुछ भी नहीं हुई. सीधा बाहर रोड पे एंड वी आर आउट. ओके, यहाँ पे टॉप स्पीड लिमिट इज 130 km/h. ऐसा लगता है ये गाड़ी उड़ रही है उस स्पीड पे. And you won't believe, मतलब ऐसा मुझे फील ही नहीं हो रहा कि मैं एक दूसरे कॉन्टिनेंट में आया हूँ because the whole journey has been fantastic. Now this car is returning a mileage of 20 km/l. It's very frugal and efficient. It has a 1.5 liter diesel engine with 100 horsepower and 250 Nm of torque, going from 0 to 100 km/h in 3 days. Actually around 13 seconds, काफी slow है, but ठीक है क्योंकि हमें लगेज चाहिए था तो हमें बहुत बड़ी वैन चाहिए थी. एक छोटी सी कहानी मुझे बतानी है. ये सब स्मूथ नहीं हुआ है, मतलब जर्नी स्मूथ थी, उससे पहले जो बकचोदी हुई है, ओ माय गॉड, द स्ट्रेस आई हैव गॉट. Whichever store you go, there's always AdBlue lying there. Meanwhile, Gagan is searching for ice cream all the time.
Vegan ice cream.
So here at the food mall, and the thing is that half the things you don't understand only because everything is written in French. That was one issue which we do not face at all in the UK, thankfully, even though the English dialect or the pronunciation is very different. Car अभी फिलहाल 130 km/h की स्पीड पे चल रही है because that is the speed limit here. Now I want to discuss something important with Gagan. How do you manage to delay everything? But basically, this brings me to the incident which I was talking about earlier over our speed camera. So basically, हम सब कुछ last moment करते हैं, एकदम last moment, सब मतलब एकदम end में पहुंचते हैं. जहाँ पे भी we went for rental car, they're like, you should have come 5 days earlier. Now we picked up this van, okay, 4 days before we were supposed to leave UK, and Nurin is already in France, so she was very angry and calling me irresponsible for delaying stuff. Meanwhile, Gagan is in super chill mode because his wife's visa has not come. How did you manage that? I don't know.
So Faisal wants to know the trick कि मैंने wife का visa आया भी नहीं, and also her passport is still in embassy, so she cannot come anyway. So he wants to know the trick कि कैसे करते हो ये?
समझाओ. तो हुआ क्या ना कि हम गए वैन रेंटल पे ले लिया. आई थिंक आज संडे है, तो हमने वैन ट्यूसडे को रेंटल पे ली बिकॉज ट्यूसडे को वी हैड टू रिटर्न दैट कार. सो वी स्पोक अबाउट टेकिंग दिस कार आउट ऑफ द कंट्री. सो फॉर दैट देयर सम फॉर्मेलिटी, 150 pounds fees, it has to go for approval and all that, which they were saying. They said it takes up to 7 days, but it will be done by Friday, Saturday तक हो जाएगा, so you can go on Sunday. And then they are very strict with their office hours. They will shut no matter what at 5 o'clock, and then Saturday तो they don't work. Saturday they work till 12 o'clock.
And 5 o'clock means 4:59.
हाँ, out, गायब भाई, घर चले गए. ठीक है. So everything was sorted, everything we had filled, payments, everything was done. Now what happened was on Friday we went for the shoot of this car. So we were in a place where there was no network. So we were there from 11 to 4 o'clock almost. As we came into network at 4 o'clock, immediately messages started coming, and then I saw an email which had come from the rental agency. They're saying call us ASAP. Okay, so we called him, and he was not there, the branch manager. Someone else picked up, and he said, you know what, अरे ये view देखो कितना मस्त लग रहा है. And he's like, एक काम करो, you call later, or I'll tell him to call back because he's busy on another call. Then we went to washroom, we were chilling and all that stuff. Then Gagan reminded me at 5 o'clock, इसको call करते हैं. So I called him, and he's like, I called you, you did not pick up. Now your approval cannot happen. I said, what's the problem?
I'm sorry mate, you cannot take car to Europe now.
ऐसे सीधा ऐसे बोला. मैं तो भड़क गया. मैंने कहा ये क्या चीज है. तो basically he's like, we need your original permanent address. Your hotel address will not do, which he had not asked earlier. Even for renting car, no passport,
no passport, nothing. भाई ने कार लिया, गाड़ी दे दी.
हाँ, एकदम chill है यहाँ पे लोग. So then he was like, our risk team needs it. So I gave him the address that time. Then I got a mail from the risk team which I saw on the phone. I had to sign it. Phone में network नहीं पकड़ रहा था. The document was not opening. I actually walked from here behind, literally bought my laptop, signed it, and I sent it back. And then he called again and he's like, you have delayed it and all that stuff. I will try my level best and all that.
फिर फैसल ने उसको बोला, सर मेरा डिवोर्स हो जाएगा, समझा करो.
हाँ, my wife will kill me. तो मैंने उसको बोल दिया ऐसे कि हमारी तो फेरी भी बुक हो चुकी है, हमारी तो पेरिस में स्टे भी बुक हो गई है, ये वगैरह. हम बहुत स्ट्रेस में थे हम लोग, पर फाइनली हो गया. बट बाद में हम रियलाइज कि किधर है ये फॉर्म, दिखाओ.
इतना चिंदी फॉर्म था ना, बाय गॉड, इतना चिंदी चीज.
अलग ही लेवल है चिंदीपन का. ये है फॉर्म. सोचो, ये फॉर्म है जो हाथ से भरा हुआ है. इसके लिए इतना क्या सीन क्रिएट किया इन लोगों ने, पता ही नहीं. एनीवेज, हाउ वाज द एक्सपीरियंस ऑन द क्रूज?
क्रूज एक्सपीरियंस वाज एक्चुअली गुड. मैं मतलब पता है 1.5 आवर का क्रूज था, और हम लोग 1 घंटे तक तो डेक के पीछे ही थे, शूट कर रहे थे, अपना मजे कर रहे थे. और ऑब्वियसली हवा तेज आई थी तो मेरी टोपी उड़ गई थी, तो बाकी चीजें भी हमने जो है थोड़ी सी सॉर्टेड की थी. एक्चुअली गाड़ी आ रही तेज, वो फ्लैश मारेगा कि साले हाई स्पीड लेन में आ गया तू. तो हमने ये सब चीजें की. और मेरा पहला क्रूज था जो कि इंटरनेशनल था, एंड नॉट जस्ट इंटरनेशनल बल्कि थोड़ा लंबा भी था. ये वाला बंदा लाइट मार के गया है. बाय द वे, दिस इज सेम कार है, पर जो रिफ्टर एंड अस, ये क्या लाइट मार के गया?
लाइट मतलब दोस्ती के नाते मार के गया है. हाय व्हाट्सअप, तुम लोग भी वैसे
एक ग्लांजा बलेनो सीन है, ग्लांजा बलेनो सीन चल रहे हैं यहाँ पे. दिस इज सेम कार.
क्रूज वाज अमेजिंग यार. बिल्कुल मतलब ऐसा स्ट्रेस नहीं होता कि सिक्योरिटी वगैरह, सीधा गए, स्मूथ प्रोसेस, पहुंच गए, सीधा लैंड हुए फ्रांस में, निकाल दिए.
कोई एक जगह फ्रांस वालों ने चेक किया, स्टैम्प मारा, वीजा देख के उसके आगे स्टैम्प मारा. कोई फिंगरप्रिंट नहीं, कुछ नहीं.
टू द पोर्ट दैट टाइम ओनली, उसके बाद कुछ नहीं.
नो फिंगरप्रिंट, नो फेस रिकॉग्निशन, भागो तुम.
और ड्राइविंग एक्सपीरियंस कैसा रहा है
फ्रांस? मेरे को ये पता था कि फ्रांस में गाड़ी चलाने का मजा आएगा. 130 की स्पीड लिमिट थ्रू आउट द मोटरवेज है, और मस्त मजा आता है
यहाँ पे. फनी चीज क्या है ना, देखो 2 लेन रोड है, 130 लिमिट है. यूके में 2 लेन रोड पे 60 माइल्स पर आवर ऑटोमेटिकली. उसको बोलते हैं ड्यूल कैरेज वे, विच इज 92 किलोमीटर्स पर आवर. Other than the various challenges of having the steering on the wrong side, the other challenge is that the camera which reads the traffic sign is doing it on the right side and not on the left side, and the speed limit for cars is on the left side, and for trucks and vehicles with a caravan is on the right side.
Also exit वाली speed limit भी इधर होती है.
हाँ, exit वाली भी वहीं पे होती है. तो ये एक पंगा है. और दूसरा पंगा है कि आपके टोल बूथ लेफ्ट साइड में आते हैं. पैसा देना है, कुछ करना है, तो आप उधर बैठे हो तो यहाँ से कूद के जाओगे. थैंकफुली अगर को पैसेंजर हो तो उसको आप थोड़ा ब्राइब भी दे सकते हो कि अरे मेरे लिए निकाल लो यार. So right now I've reached the train station somewhere on the outskirts of France.
This is not funny, alright?
Struggle is real. तुम हो कूली नंबर 1.
आग लगा दी.
ये इतना सारा सामान, खाना किधर है? खाना ले आओ.
ये है 20 kg का खाना.
गजब टू बीवाज आदमी.
चलो, रेडी, स्टेडी.
Yo, should I dive in this?
तुम वो सब छोड़ो, तुम्हें एक ऐसी गजब की चीज दूंगा ना खाने. ये लो, अंगूर.
ये वाइनयार्ड से उठा के लेके आया क्या?
नहीं. अब इसको क्या बोलते हैं पता है? लंगूर के हाथ में अंगूर. मस्त जोक मारा रे.
और ये जोक सब पे ट्राई किया जा चुका है.
There is no seat recliner. ये recline नहीं होती. ये maximum. हाँ, बस यही है.
कुछ भी बकवास. मैं ऐसे ही बैठूं.
तो एक काम करो, बोट में लेट सकती हो अगर चाहिए तो. Now it is the time to fuel up here. The problem is that everything is written in French. It's a little bit difficult to understand. You can choose English language, which is sub-hidden or hidden in the menu. You also can fill in AdBlue directly from here. Cost of fuel is actually rupees 160 per litre, which is lesser than UK, because yesterday we filled in the UK for 174 rupees per litre. So yeah, thankfully fuel costs have come a little bit down right now. And then there are multiple grades for diesel also. You see, there's a different one. And you know what? You have to actually put your card in first, and then only once it accepts that, then only it lets you fill. So trust issues are there with the French. So finally we are here. I can't even pronounce the name properly, and I'm supposedly an English teacher. What is the name, Noreen?
Mont Saint Michel.
कैमरा में देखे बात कीजिए please.
Mont Saint Michel.
Saint Michael.
Saint Michel.
Anyways,
T silent है all the time.
basically it is sort of on an island, and it is probably a church, and it looks very nice. Sort of.
Wikipedia से पढ़ के आए हो.
नहीं खुद का है मेरा. Sort of gives you that Harry Potter appeal. By the way, Nurain is here in France. क्या हुआ ना? Me and Gagan decided to stay for few more days in UK. So we
have a bachelor's tape.
And I ditched
Ditch
Nurain
wives.
and I told her कि तुम सोलो ही कर लो. So that's the thing. एक काम करते हैं, सेक्सी सा B-roll निकालना जगह के लिए. Although बहुत दूर है और जाना पड़ेगा. इतने मुझ में. Thanks for
मेरे
that.
जैसे शॉर्टकट मार के आते हैं.
Thanks for the shirt though. वो ना भेड़ियों में घुस गई थी. भेड़िया रो रहे थे, कंप्लेन
कुछ
कर
भी
दिया भेड़ियों ने.
बकवास.
So guys, that's it for this particular vlog. छोटा सा vlog है, actually नहीं काफी बड़ा हो गया है. But the thing is, I showed you the journey from the UK to France in a car via ferry, and return में probably we are going to take a train or maybe go, which goes in the underground tunnel of course, which is going to be fantastic. Rather underground tunnel in the water tunnel, whatever. If you like this vlog, make sure to give the thumbs up. That's the like button, and also subscribe to the channel. By the way, next point from here is Paris, which is 4.5 hours drive. It's already 7 o'clock. Sun sets really late here in Europe as well as in the UK, which means that we have plenty of time to shoot, but there's nothing much to shoot about this particular structure as such. I'll take a leave. Bye.
Wait a minute.
And here I am right in front of the Eiffel Tower. You can see it right behind me. In fact, I came to the Eiffel Tower around 2-3 years back, the time when I had actually gone to Bugatti as well. And that time I'd gone all the way till the top, but this time you're not going anywhere. Eiffel Tower के ऊपर चढ़ने ही नहीं वाले इस बार. Simply because it looks so much better from the outside. In fact, you won't believe it. At night, it looks just spectacular. So from the Eiffel Tower, we came further to the border of France because this is Lake Geneva. So we are actually heading to Switzerland, driving this beautifully ugly looking van all through here. It's crazy because the water is so freaking clean. मजा आ गया, क्या view है. So from France to Switzerland, and from Switzerland now to Germany, where we have actually booked a house in a village sort of a place where it's an amazingly huge house. I'll quickly do a tour of that as well. Why are we going to Germany? To pick a car, of course. Some amazing car which should really help us drive fast on the autobahn and enjoy, because this is a big fat ugly looking van which doesn't really move. This road is just amazing. We are at some Folka Pass, something of that sort. You can see it's smooth, it's curvy, it's humongously impressive, and then look at the view. The clouds also moving at a very fast pace. Something is coming here. Oh no, that's a Corvette which is going there. It's very chindu-mindu, you can't see it. There it is. It's making so much sound, but oh my goodness, I think you guys need to see this in a drone shot.